Good day, here are the top stories from the Pna Headlines. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has called on elected officials to remember their purpose for running for office, especially as campaign for this year's midterm elections intensifies. At the 2025 League of Municipality of the Philippines General Assembly, Marcos called on officials to focus on the core values of public service, particularly assisting Filipinos. The president said that the election is a crucial exercise of democracy and a means to restore the public's mandate. He noted that the barangay elections is the most intense because it involves personal connections. He said despite how heated the elections will be, candidates seek office because of their desire to serve the public. The president also stressed the importance of rekindling connections despite differences and unite toward a common goal. The Department of Agriculture is planning to implement a maximum suggested retail price on pork starting March. This comes as liempo prices in markets range from 380 to 480 pesos per kilo, while kasim or pork ham costs around 350 to 420 pesos per kilo. Agriculture Secretary Francisco Chu Laurel Jr. said the TA is gathering more information as to why pork prices are high. During the market monitoring of DA and the Department of Trade and Industry on Wednesday, Laurel said retailers are blaming added costs such as slaughterhouse fee, fuel, and farm gate costs for the increase in prices. He said the DA will analyze the entire value chain to learn the situation. On the other hand, the DA assured that the country's pork supply remained stable. Last Monday, Chu Laurel announced that the study on implementing MSRP for pork was expected to be completed by the end of February. In other news, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has appointed former Bases Conversion and Development Authority Chief Vince Dizon as the next Secretary of the Department of Transportation. Malacanang confirmed that Dizon will head the DOTr effective February 21. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin said Dizon is already authorized to start the transition at the DOTr in coordination with the team of outgoing Secretary Jaime Bautista. The former DOTr Secretary cited health reasons for his resignation. As BCDA CEO, Dizon contributed to the success of big-ticket projects under the Duterte administration's Build, Build, Build infrastructure program. Dizon also served as the former presidential advisor in the Duterte administration's flagship program and projects, and as the deputy chief implementer of the National Action Plan against COVID-19. The United Nations Tourism and the Philippines Department of Tourism paid their respects to the late chef and restaurateur Margarita Forés. In a statement, Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco praised Forés for championing the Philippines' rich culinary heritage as an advocate of local food culture. Frasco recognized her support for the DOT's efforts to integrate gastronomy into the promotion of the country's tourism. She said her contribution has placed the spotlight on the country, gained a global spotlight, and inspired a new generation of chefs and food lovers. In a separate statement, the UN Tourism hailed Forés' dedication to promoting global gastronomy, adding that she will be missed. Chef Margarita Forés was named Asia's best female chef on the world's 50 best restaurants in 2016. The multi-awarded chef was also named the UN Tourism Ambassador for Gastronomy in 2019. Forés passed away on February 11 in Hong Kong at the age of 65. In our business news, Filipinos traveling abroad are advised to be careful when applying for visas and be vigilant against visa fraud and scams. Visa outsourcing firm VFS Global, which handles visa-related tasks for foreign missions in the Philippines, said scammers are taking advantage of delays in visa processing due to the growing number of applications. VFS Global Head of North Asia and the Philippines, Bernard Vijay Kumar, said the volume of visa applications from the Philippines grew by 38% in 2024 compared to 2019. Because of this, some scammers are posing as embassy associates or VFS Global staff and making false promises about visa approvals in exchange for money. Vijay Kumar clarified that VFA Global does not process appointment bookings through third parties. He encouraged all travelers to apply for their visas in advance of their planned travel dates. VFS Global caters to 28 sovereign governments in the Philippines, including Australia, Greece, Italy, New Zealand, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, the Netherlands, United Arab Emirates, Ukraine, and the United Kingdom, among others. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. I'm Wilnard Basalonia. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.